In today's video, I want to introduce a very powerful indicator in TradingView that you can effectively use in your trading strategies to maximize your profit. To add this amazing indicator to our chart, here we click on indicators and we search Nether-Royal-Watson. We add this one. Nether-Royal-Watson Rational Quadratic Kernel, which is written by someone named J.D. Horty. We also add this one, Nether-Royal-Watson Envelope, which is actually built based on this one that we just added, and it's written by the same author, J.D. Horty. As you can see, we have the same indicators at top of the list, but these ones are repainting, and the author also has already mentioned that these two indicators are repainting, but the ones that we added to our chart, which are written by J.D. Horty, are designed in a way to not repaint. Once the candle is closed, the value of this indicator that is plotted on the chart will never change and will be fixed at that point. Let me turn off this one with envelope and first explain this one, which is Nether-Royal-Watson regression, and it's actually a type of kernel regression. Unlike linear regression, which assumes a linear distribution for data, kernel regression doesn't assume any distribution for data, and it uses a special method to estimate a curve that can fit our data in the best possible situation. So in compared to linear regression, it can better fit the data since the market rarely moves in a linear direction. And because of this, we can have a better estimate on the changes that is happening in the market. I don't get into more details regarding the calculations of this indicator, and you can check the page of the author of this indicator on TradingView. He explained all the details and the code is also available there, so you can more investigate in the calculations if you're familiar with the point code scripting. Alright, as you can see, we have a line here that is following the price action very closely, and it's changing color between red and green. That is actually showing top and bottom of the market, so possible turning points of the market probably going to happen. When it changes from red to green, it gives us the signal that we're probably going to have upside reversal, and when it changes from green to red, it gives the possibility of downside reversal. Please pay attention that not all of these signals are suitable for trading, and many of the times they end up with just a pullback or short pause in the market. For example, these green to red signals just ended up with short pullback, as you can see. Or in this part of the chart, these red to green signals were just a sign of pullback, and then after that the price continued its prior downtrend direction. Only this one was the sign of reversal, as you can see. So one good strategy to filter these false signals is trading with trend, which means taking only the signals that are in the current overall direction of the market. For example, if I add RSI to our chart, this one, we can identify the overall trend by the help of RSI and only take the signals that are in the direction of the market. If you're familiar with RSI, so you know that when the market is in an uptrend, RSI usually moves between 40 and 90, with 40 to 50 providing us a support zone. So in this situation where RSI shows us that we are in an uptrend, we only take the bullish signals where this line changes from red to green. We don't take the bearish signals where the line changes from green to red, because RSI is telling us that the overall direction of the market is up. And on the other hand, when the market is in a downtrend, RSI line usually moves between 10 and 60, with 50 to 60 providing us a resistance zone. So in this situation, when RSI shows us that we are in a downtrend, we only take the bearish signals where this line changes from green to red. You can see that all these signals ended up with profit, and we don't take the bullish signals where the line changes from red to green, because RSI is telling us that the overall direction of the market is down. And as you can see, these signals ended up with just a pullback. This was just an example to show you how you must use this indicator in practice so that you can filter the false signals and take the signals that can make you profit. This indicator can be used with any other directional indicator or alongside with your trading strategy to discover high probability trades in the current direction of the market. Please pay attention that by default, the look back period for this indicator is set at 8, and that's why that we see that this line is moving very closely to the price action and giving us signals on every turning points of the market. For example, if we set it at 30, you can see how our line is moving further away from the price action, and we have fewer color changing of this line, which makes it more suitable as a directional indicator to help us with trend rather than generate generating regular buy-sell signals. For example, if you have a trading strategy for spotting reversal points of the market, setting higher look-back period will be a better choice for you. All right, let me go back to the default settings and turn on the one with envelope. This one with envelope is built based on the one that I just explained. We have the same kernel regression line here with the same default settings, but in this indicator above and below this line, we have bands or envelope. The envelopes help us to identify overbought and oversold conditions of the market. For example, here in this downtrend, if we consider our regression line as a floating resistance level and enter in the direction of this trend by taking only the bearish signals, as I explained earlier, you can see that whenever the price reaches to this area, it will get back to the line. You can clearly see how perfectly this area is showing us dynamic oversold condition of the market. So it can provide us exit area where we can close our position. On the other hand, this area is overbought, and being in this downtrend, when the price reaches to this area, it gives us a very strong signal that the price is probably going to reverse and decline in the prior direction of the market. Having a bearish signal from this line, in other words color changing from green to red, will confirm that the price is going to decline. We have the same for uptrends but in the opposite direction. Please pay attention that these envelopes show different levels of overbought oversold condition of the market. For example, for this asset being in this downtrend, you can see that the price reaches to this area regularly, but this area is an extreme level of oversold, which rarely can happen for this asset. These upper and lower bands of envelope are calculated based on ATR with length of 60, and then by the help of these multipliers, the bands are plotted on our price chart. For near bound of the envelope, the recommended range is between 0.5 to 2, and for the far bound of the envelope, the recommended range is between 6 and 8. The default settings work very well, but depending on your trading strategy, you may need to change the settings so this indicator will match other indicators in your trading strategy. This indicator is very powerful in showing us every turning points of the market, but like any other indicators in technical analysis, you should never take your trading decisions only based on this indicator, and you must use it in conjunction with other tools and aspects of technical analysis. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.